Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to That of the Channel. Today we're going to go ahead and drive that of the Mazda Rx-7, the most beautiful, timeless, future modern classic, unreliable Mazda Rx-7. So let's go ahead and of course take a look into this. I pretty much left it stock. I only threw some wheels on it and of course did the adjustments on the suspension on the ride height. Looks pretty clean on those Volks T37s. Let's go ahead and jump into a race already. So let's go ahead and do this one because this one is good enough for that of this class with the tuning that I did to it. And let's get into it. It handles very, very well. It's very, very balanced. The weight distribution on this car, even from factory, was pretty good. It was almost 50-50 if I can recollect. This car is superb. I think even if they were to re-release the Mazda Rx-7 as is, it still looks modern to this day, and the power is still quite adequate for today's time. Yeah, this thing is handling around the track really easy. Of course, with good throttle inputs, any car could be a decent contender. Oh, we're coming up on the 86. Bye. And the rotaries do sound amazing. Still to this day, I don't think there's any other car that sounds as good as this. But then again, I'm probably just being a little biased. There we go. Should I go ahead and add the cosmetic parts to this? Should I wide body it? What do you think? I'll probably leave it stock. It looks good as is. Coming up on the new GR86. That's a nice new car. What are your thoughts about the GR86? I like it. The BMW Z4/Supra, not a big fan of it. The interior looks way too German for it to be considered a Japanese car. Oh, thought I passed him. He's catching up on me. The interior on this car, even though a little dated, to me, I still like it. Now I noticed that a lot of car manufacturers are not really going with small interior compact cars anymore like they used to. But this still looks amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and continue with the lap. 2 out of 3 laps. This is pretty much going to go as a victory as long as I don't mess up. Don't really care too much for this view, but I do like the pop-up headlights. I like that they made them operational in the game. This is my favorite view here. Of course, this in the inside cockpit view. Little understeer there. Now I'm not really too familiar or have an idea on how to pretty much adjust. I mean, we do have the full-fledged option to tune it and change out a lot of things. I really don't do that much because if it's broke, don't fix it. That's the way I see it, but I really Every time I try to adjust anything on that settings, it normally makes the car slower or worse. But if anybody's got any ideas on pretty much on how they do it, how they tune, always feel free to comment, leave a comment or anything, any information that will help. But of course. All right, so we're towards the end of this race. I think we should do another one. Oh, hold on. Yep, we're coming to that of the final seconds of this race. Oh, understeer. Yeah, I definitely have to tune this car. I just don't know how. Beautiful rotary Wankel engine. So I did beat them by a good fair margin. Let's go ahead and try this one. This is another favorite track of mine. It's too bad the more modern cars, when they are being developed and being made, they don't really implement Recaro seats, Momo steering wheels anymore, things like that. I wish they did. Every time the computer makes like a customized car, like with the aftermarket wings and the lip kits, it looks really nice. But when I do it, I can't get it for it to look so good. There he is, Godzilla. See ya. I haven't played on the online lobbies or the sport mode yet. I am going to venture into that very soon. Once I, of course, learn the tracks more and, of course, get better lap times, because I know people out there are probably just no-lifing it and just are really good. I probably wouldn't even have a chance at all. What are your thoughts on that? I heard a lot of complaints about it, about the penalty times and people pretty much rage hitting you and brake checking you and things like that, and then you get penalties. I don't know yet. We will find that out very soon on the next few videos. Coming up on the R33. Passing them with ease on the straights. It's too bad the States didn't get the GR Yaris, but luckily we're actually getting the GR Corolla, but it's only going to be in limited quantities. I think that's kind of unfair to the enthusiasts, because you know how the dealerships are. They're going to overcharge the heck out of those cars for a dealer markup because of the limited quantities. I wish they made a lot more units to make it more accessible to everyone. Oh. Never really cared too much for the Aston Martins. Hold on. Trying to pass this 35 in the Porsche. I'm also trying to avoid hitting them to get a clean race bonus. But we're only lap 2 of 5. I think I'll get them. Probably most likely on the straight. Nah. The big boy R35 passed it up. Looks clean. Looks very clean. There she is, first place, held by the super And it's such an amazing car. That 2JZ is amazing. Alrighty, let's go ahead and keep the driving line good so I can keep first place. One thing I noticed that when you're in this view, you notice that you don't see through the full windshield. You only see just on where you're sitting. I think that's kind of weird. I think they should have given you a bit, like a little more view from the dashboard and the windshield to look over the car, like while you're in the cockpit. This is just too weird. Because what if somebody's on that left side that I can't see because you cut off that section? I wish they would have given us the like a much better field of view. It's so focused more on the cluster and the top of the dashboard more than anything else. Because I mean, imagine if we were really driving like this on the street and just only had this amount of view on the streets. People would be smacking into everyone on the roads. All right, the final lap. We are close to the end. And I'm beating them by a good margin at this point. Let's go ahead and keep this up and try not to spin out. Whoa. Alrighty, we are close to the end of this race. It looks like we got it in the bag. And plus we didn't hit nobody, so we got the clean race bonus as well. Such a timeless design. I love the way this car looks. Alrighty, this will be a quick little recap or replay of just the first lap. I don't want to pretty much show the whole race because it's kind of tedious. You already just saw me perform it. But the cinematic views look amazing, and the angles and the lighting, superb. What other car do you think we should go ahead and, of course, tune and just start racing on? Any comments, ideas are always more than welcome. Oh, this view is nice. See, in this view, you get to see out of the whole windshield. They should have done something like that for the first person view. The replays are amazing. See, look how clean that looks. Even on the T37s, it looks amazing. It looks like it was meant to. It should have came with that car. Alrighty, so pretty much we are concluding that of many videos soon to come. Please follow, like, subscribe for all my future content, and as always, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.